Hey, Philip Hoffman from TopspinPro. Today I want to talk about something I'm seeing some online coaches teach in terms of the forehand, which I worry is a bit misleading and will result in some inconsistent tennis. And it's this point here. You'll see them teaching where you come in fairly horizontal, slightly open strings, and then you hit the ball and you sort of close, you sort of slap the racket face close at the top. Now that, and then what they'll do is they'll show a clip of Roger Federer where he's done that, hit the ball and he's done that. But what they failed to mention about the clip is that Roger will have hit the ball at the bottom of the string bed, so because it's off center, the racket can't help but do that, right? So it's a sort of selective choice of some footage to try to illustrate a point which is in fact not correct, or at least a highly risky way of generating topspin. What you want to be doing is swinging the racket through that contact phase with the face of the racket staying roughly the same angle throughout. Have a look at this clip here of Roger Federer doing it. The racket's just behind the ball for a split second and it doesn't change angle. If you hit topspin by closing the racket face over the ball like that, if you hit it a fraction early, it goes up the back. If you hit it fraction late, it goes in your net. It's just a highly risky way of trying to make contact. You can't do that reliably. The pros certainly don't do it intentionally. They'll occasionally hit the ball at the bottom of the bed, occasionally at the top of the bed. It's coming so fast. It's a hard thing to hit perfectly. You can't intentionally hit it at the bottom of the bed. It is true though that if you hit the ball there, you do end up generating a little bit lower. You do end up generating a bit more topspin. That's what the data says. But it's not something you could actively try to do. And as soon as you hit below the center of the string bed, you lose power, right? We all know what a sweet spot feels like. It's a dramatic loss in power. So you really want to be trying to aim to hit the ball roughly in the middle, and you really want to aim to keep the string bed roughly the same. So, that's what the screen panels are there for. It's to help you, to give you a bit of a guide rail to keep the racket face just slightly closed like that. So just something to think about. You want just that little motion there. Never try to hit a forehand by flicking the top of the racket face over the ball. It's just highly unreliable. The thing about doing it with a racket face like that is that if you hit the ball a little bit, you're a bit early in your swing, it goes to the same place as if you hit it a bit late in your swing. It doesn't make a difference. It's like mishit, but the ball is roughly going to go in the same place. And we're all out here working on making our forehands as reliable as we can. It's a hard sport. So adding in the complexity of trying to time that movement is just a crazy and difficult idea.